Hi Pisces and Pisces cross watchers. Welcome to Grateful Empress Tarot. My name is Sonia. Today I will be doing a general romantic love reading for the collective of Pisces. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars placement. Truly anywhere that you find Pisces as a placement in your birth chart, this reading could be for you. If this reading does not resonate and you're listening to it and you're like, that is not my story at all, I would suggest checking out the readings for those other placements in your birth chart. There you may find the message you're looking for. If this is your first visit, welcome in. I'm happy you're here. If this is a return visit for you, welcome back. I love that you came back. I hope both of you will enjoy yourselves so much that you will actually decide to become a subscriber to this channel. And if you already are one of my subscribers, I would like to take a second to celebrate you because you are the channel's heart and soul. This channel would not exist without you. Everything you do to interact with it, your likes, your views, your comments, your subscriptions, if you share it, if you hit the notification bell, all of that helps this channel to grow and flourish and become more abundant. I literally could not be doing this without you, so thank you. All right, we have to talk about general readings. They are not personal. They did not go out with only you and your specific situation in mind. So while you are here, grab a cup of coffee or some tea or something, sit down, take a couple of deep breaths, get centered in your intuition. Really listen to your gut about what I say. Collect what is yours. Keep it here. Release the rest to a different Pisces that may need that message more than you at this time. Remember, this is general, so it goes out to lots of people all the time. It's not always going to resonate with everyone. But if there's a sentence I say that connects, if there's a segment I talk about that you're like, oh my God, that is mine, or if the whole reading does, please hit the like button. Drop me a comment below and tell me how this is your story. Feel free to share this video with anyone you think may need to hear this message. And lastly, please remember to subscribe here. You can even hit the notification bell if I am the reader that connects with your energy the most. That way, when I upload new materials on here, YouTube will send you a little notification. So, the undercurrent here, what's driving this reading is a victory. Something that will come that will feel like a recognition, a reward, winning. You will feel famous. You will feel celebrated. You will feel invincible is the way I'm going to say this. And so I love that because this tells me there will be victory. Sometimes remember, victory can feel bittersweet because a victory may be something you never saw coming and may not be the happiest thing, but in the end, it will always be. So let's begin. Your theme is starting off with, this is kind of why I felt I could feel it. I didn't know what this was, but I could feel it. There is a karmic lesson that is bound and determined to repeat itself in your life. And you can decide whether or not you're going to take the bait of that, or you're going to say, nope, I'm not interested in another rotation of this. I would rather just about chop off my own foot than go on another turn of that wheel. Okay, that's the way I feel. Your energy is saying to me, nope, I will not do that ever again. We have the energy of number 20, snakeskin. This is the energy of information coming to you, secrets that have been hidden from you being exposed, listening to all of your senses. What is your gut screaming at you? What are your eyes seeing, your ears hearing? What sense do you have? If someone's like, I'm thinking someone else's perfume on your person, something like that. Like all of your senses are going to get involved in this in a way where you will not be able to deny what you find inside of that. We have the energy of number 10, elixir. Your wish is being granted. That's kind of, I could feel it back here. It's like, you're going to get a victory, but it may not feel like the way you think it's supposed to feel. Like victory usually feels like you're super happy. This sort of feels like bittersweet victory. I hate to say that, but it does. We have number 14, goddess energy. And this says, make sure to feel it in your bones, for you are what you believe. Again, I cannot stress this enough. Your intuition has led you right here, right now. You are going to find something out in this moment. It may not just be this reading. It may be other things that come, but basically you will be finding something out that it feels like a wish granted because it's something you needed to know. I don't think that you're going to be interested in doing another rotation of this karmic lesson. Most people, once they can see it for what it is, they don't want another turn of that. But sometimes we go back because we just cannot help ourselves. Every time we go back, though, know this, things get worse than they were before because the person who was doing whatever was the karmic lesson, they're like, oh, cool, they'll come back no matter what. Careful with that. Okay. The feminine energy in this reading is sat in Teresa of Avila, Our Lady of the Interior Life. It says, I trust the answers I find within me. I know that the presence of love is real. This kind of feels like that goddess energy. What you feel in your bones, your gut, your heart, your soul is not lying to you. You're right about what you're thinking here. There is something happening here that you need to learn and be shown. I can feel it, I can sense it, I can see it, I can almost taste it. And it tastes bitter. Like, if you, when you were little and you had to take the cold medicine that tasted like terrible, it kind of tastes like that in my mouth right now. Ugh. Masculine's energy is set in Jade Emperor. They are organizing something. They're trying to plan and plot. Look at his hands. He's kind of like, yeah. He's just organizing his thoughts, like putting his things in order. Trying to decide, trying to figure something out here. The connecting energy of this is number 26, nostalgia. Interesting energy. This is the moon, so this could be about a Cancerian, okay? It says, the moon is the star of fools, of poets, of lovers. One of them has to go their own way, and in this necessary detachment lies the origin of melancholic nostalgia. I think I could probably end this right now. I think that what you're finding out here is that your person has a third party. I think there's this energy of knowing that something has to leave. Someone has to go. You're finding something out here and it's not making you feel very happy, but thankfully you finding it out because that is the victory. Let's start with you. Your energy is set in the Knight of Pentacles. It has taken you a long time to get to this place right now where we're at in this reading. It has taken you a lot of energy, detachment, practicality, trying to put one foot in front of the other, trying to be careful, really one foot in front of the other, seeming steady Eddie, but it really has taken, it's like slow and steady energy. It's almost like you didn't want to believe what your gut was screaming at you. You didn't want to honor that. And now it's almost like you can't hide from it. It's so glaring in your face. I just heard someone's masculine, a male voice saying to another person, you are my goddess. Take what resonates. You're clarified by Six of Pentacles, King of Wands, Page of Wands, Seven of Swords. Yeah. I feel like you are showing up equal give, equal take to your companion, to your partner, to your person. The thing is, you're finding out through another person or through awareness or truly the opportunity for something good to come in, that this person is lying to you. That energy is one of which there's deceit. It's not truthful. This person is telling you something that is not true. They're hiding something from you. It could be about money. It could be about the way both of you are supposed to equally invest into this with bills, and this person's saying, well, I don't have any money. I don't know what you're talking about. You're going to have to take care of that. And you're finding that out, that they're maybe not telling you the truth about that either. But there's a lot here about you kind of slowly but steadily getting to what your gut is telling you is that this person's not being truthful. The situation for you is going to improve. I said for you, not necessarily for this person, but for you. Because you have expectations and horizon energy here. You've got ideals for your future. You have goals for your future. You have dreams for your future. And you've been patient for what you want. The thing is, for you, I think you're going to be making some really big, moves, changes, communication. This has a lot to do with learning the truth and then deciding what comes next. We have youth energy on this. We have number 2, tandem bicycle energy, and we have 8, hot air balloon energy. You're right on the verge, seriously right on the verge of finding this out, learning about this, understanding that this energy in partnership is technically supposed to be the kind that rises up, continues to ascend, continues to feel good. The thing is that this whole thing is crashing down and not rising up. You're learning something here. That's why I kept telling you, this is a victory, but it's a bittersweet one. This is victory after learning that dealing with someone who's not treating you right or correct, it's a rotation of a karmic lesson that you needed to learn. You had to figure this out. There's a reason why. We have Spy Master. Yes, this is you learning the truth about what is really going on. And Pilgrim energy. There's a lot of opportunity here when you learn that to grow as a person, to evolve as a person, to ask for more guidance as a person. Yes, you don't trust this person, and why would you? You know too much now. There's no way you're going to be able to trust that person because you know the truth of what's happening. I think it's almost 2. I see there's a ring on this finger here. This could be someone you're married to. And you're finding out that they have another person. They may talk to that person a lot, call them their goddess, because I kept hearing that. That's so interesting. Number 16, you're being told to create something here, whether that is a new life, especially with these goals that you have, these dreams that you have, and the situation improving for you. I think you're being asked to show up for yourself in a victorious way and grow. Create a new life. Remember, you can make anything happen. You just have to listen to your intuition. And you already know in that nostalgia energy, someone needs to leave out of the relationship because there's too many people involved. Okay? So let's move over here to this person. Their energy is sat in the Knight of Swords. They're moving forward in their life somewhere that they clearly know they want to go. It's somewhere that they've thought about for a long time. It appears to be with a solid intent in their thoughts. They are definitely on the move, and that's also a fast mover too. Clarified by King of Swords, 7 of Wands, 8 of Cups, 8 of Swords. This person is solidly knowing that they are moving forward in their life. They are balancing head with heart about what they're choosing. They're also going to stand in defense of that. The thing is that they're now finally ready to walk away from overthinking a situation, and they're ready to face this head on. They're going to defend what they choose too. And it's really interesting. They're moving forward and defending that. For them, they're actively looking at where they're heading as a victory. it's like it's been written in the stars for their whole life and they know it. You're being told to listen to your intuition. I cannot say that enough here. It's like, listen to what the answers you find inside of yourself are, because you already know. Something you found out, something that will be told to you, something will be given to you. Somewhere in your gut, you followed it and you found what you were looking for. And I think the thing is that this person also has been listening to their intuition as well. Number 16, his thoughts. So this is a little bit about whoever is the masculine in this reading, whoever aligns as more of the masculine energy. This is that organization. This is where do I want to do? How am I going to do it? I'm planning, I'm preparing, I'm getting myself organized so I can make appropriate choices to have the victory I want. Five broken vase and 3 cracked shot. There's been a lot to overcome here. This person is actively right now in a state of like a change of heart about you. They feel burdened. They feel like this whole relationship has been a lot of disappointment. They feel like there's been a hardship here, and they also feel like they may actually come at this with a really sharp tongue, very accurate, very direct in the way they speak, the choice of words they use. This also is someone who is very competent. So they're a really smart person, like a highly intelligent person in life, or book smart, but maybe not making best decisions or choices for your relationship. They're choosing better for themselves. We have the fate energy. This is someone who is accepting help from a guidance that they hear inside of their intuition too. They're following their head and their heart. They're really focused on where they want to go. There could be a showdown. It could be like you kind of corner this person and they're ready for it. Like they're going to show up ready and accurate with what they say. We have 43, have courage. If that's what you want to do, be really brave, because I think that this person will be prepared for whatever you say. They have spent a lot of time in overthinking. They're really ready for all of this to just be dealt with and to be honored. I keep coming back here. 10, your wish is granted. They may actually feel like being freed from this is a wish being granted. And I think no different. You may not even know it, but that is a victory for you too. So what are their intentions here? We have the Lover's card of Gemini. We have the 4 of Cups. And we have the Page of Swords. They intend to make a decision about who they love, because I think the best thing I can tell you here is that they have been really dissatisfied and disappointed inside of this relationship. So they are clearly and accurately speaking about it, choosing, moving forward. There's going to be a lot of probably angry conversation. Some truth gets spoken about how dissatisfied or disappointed this person has been inside of the relationship with you. You probably know some of it. I mean, you would have to be living inside of a bubble if you live inside the same home with a person and you know they're unhappy, but you don't want to even talk about that. This person's going to really get sharp with their words. I think when this happens, they're actively making a choice about this because they're really unhappy inside of this partnership. 2 of Pentacles. This is them juggling and weighing out pros, cons, trying to figure out what is the right way to do this. That is actually 2 of Wands. 2 of Wands tells me that they are truly making a choice right now. They probably have juggled. They probably have been trying to look at this from all sides. This is the 5 of Swords. They really have had a change of heart about the relationship with you. They don't want to be in it anymore. They have found someone else that they feel like is where they're supposed to be. 6 of Cups, they want to reconcile with that person. And 8 of Wands, they're going to start talking to you about that a lot. Whoever they feel is their goddess. I keep hearing that. They call that person their goddess. Sounds like even at one time they used to call that person their princess. So specific. Don't shoot the messenger. That will not apply for everybody, but it's the truth. The timing is absolutely perfect for this to happen. Trust in divine timing. There is a reason all of this is happening just the way that it is. You were meant to find this out. You're meant to look at this as a karmic lesson. You're meant to honor what you hear inside of your gut, what's screaming at you. You're really meant for all of this to come in this way. This is perfect timing. 22 military person. This person, okay, here's where we start shifting the dynamic, because I feel like, yes, this person, 100%, they are actively planning to leave you for someone else that they feel more aligned to. The good news is that this person is still the same structured, disciplined person they've always been. This person intends to maintain their responsibilities. So if this is about spousal support, child support, making things fair financially, making sure things are taken care of, honoring those things, that won't change. They will be following through with all of that because they don't want to be solidly a cad or a bad person. It's like they know they have to honor those responsibilities. We have 7 biker energy and 9 rainbow energy. This person's energy is one in which they have been breaking rules and they've been moving forward without you knowing it. That place inside of themselves where the person that they're going to has been patient for them. There's been a lot of promises made in that relationship. There's so much hope, a wish that gets solidly granted with this person, being with that person, because the person that they're heading to, that they feel like that is their fate, their destiny, where they were supposed to be all along. They feel like the serendipity of meeting that person was a blessing. And that's why they kind of have turned out to be a little bit more of a maverick or a nonconformist, where in your life, you've only ever known them as this very responsible, dutiful person, very disciplined. So for you, this feels like, what do they say? That's like a midlife crisis. Are they buying a red Corvette and going out with a 20-year-old? I don't know. But it's like that energy. It's like you've only ever known this person as rules, discipline, structure, foundation. And what they're doing is so rogue that you're like, I don't even know if I would even know you anymore kind of energy. We have the witch energy on this, meaning they are rebelling. They've been experimenting with things. They've been trying different things out. And in the end, their intention is to rebel against this, and they do want to go where they're going. That's the thing I could tell you. Where they're heading is exactly where they want to be. Number 15, pause for reflection. So I think you listening to this reading, if you're still here with me, there's a reflection energy there. There's this reflection energy in this 20 of knowing what you're going to find out. All of your senses are involved in this. Also, knowing that a wish being granted sometimes is a bittersweet wish, but it will add to a victory. Knowing that listening to your soul and trusting what you find within is the most loving thing you can do for yourself. And so saying no to a second round or a third or fifth or 12th round of a karmic lesson, you are choosing yourself. That will break that pattern. Then it will be fully done. But you are kind of being told, just pause for reflection before that fully gets chosen. So how does this person feel about you? We have the Hermit card of Virgo, and we have the 3 of Cups. Interesting energy here. This person feels like after a long time of introspection and looking inside themselves and really asking the divine to illuminate what path forward they should take. The thing is that there's something here possibly about an addiction, one or both of you has, that kind of started the wedge. Like if you drink too much and this person commented on that and it bothered them, there's that. Or if you're with your friends too much, or if something like that started the wedge And they saw that in their, like, inside in that hermit energy, going deep within to reflect about something. They feel like you are always the life of the party. And so you are the one that always gets seen. Where they're heading, the person they're heading to, that person sees them big, like you show up to the outside world. This person feels like they've always walked in your shadow because you're way more outgoing than they are. The person they're heading towards sees them solidly and honestly sees them. And that person also does not have any of this, like, attachment to substances or overeating or being too gluttonous or not working out or something like that. Don't shoot the messenger, just take what resonates here. We have Ace of Wands. We have the Magician, Gemini, Virgo energy. We have the Knight of Cups. We have the Lover's card of Gemini again. And we have the Queen of Swords. So in that reflection, the thing is that they realize that they do want a passionate new beginning in their life. It's somewhere that they've been trying to build and manifest and invest in pretty regularly with this person they're heading towards. And they feel like they're doing that and they're moving forward in love because they want you to have a similar experience with someone that really would feel a little more aligned to your energy, someone that would love you better, someone that would be more aligned with you the way you are. They're going to be very direct with their communication with you. They feel like you are owed that now, the truth. They also feel like you're expecting the truth. They want to give it to you too. They're probably going to tell you the whole thing. You're being told to ask your angels. So if you've been seeking guidance about this or needing to meditate or pray or trying to figure something out, you're being told to ask your angels about the question you have in your heart, which is about 13, Rich Lord. So if this is about business, like if you two own a business together, there's going to be some really interesting, favorable luck that comes to help you. If this is that your person makes a lot of money, you will be taken care of. I think that's the best thing I can tell you is that this person, yes, they're leaving. They're going to go be with the person that they feel is their person they're supposed to be with. But they are also going to take their responsibilities very seriously. They may even ask a child of yours to come live with them instead of you. I just heard that for one of you, a few of you, but don't get stuck in that. This will be happening very soon. And 5 spilled milk. I think that there are some regrets here. They feel like this is over. They're disappointed, but it cannot be changed. It's basically, it's time to let this go and move forward because this started with minor problems and then it extrapolated to huge problems. And then this person decided to go find someone else. I just heard this person say, yeah, but you were doing it too. You maybe had. Don't shoot the messenger. You maybe had a dalliance with somebody and they found out about it and it was very hurtful to them too. So that's why they chose, or maybe they thought that. That's the second time a whole wad of cards has flown over onto your energy. So yeah, I think I'm onto something there. They believe that you started having some kind of communication with somebody else and that made them feel really, really not important and it hurt them. And that is why they started talking to somebody that was a friend and it grew into something much bigger. It doesn't mean it's your fault. It just means that they feel that way. We have the King energy here. This is someone who feels like they're taking control. Yes, they are going to honor their financial commitments. This is someone who really feels like they are going to stand in this energy of, I'm convicted to do this. I made these decisions. I'm going to do it. I will make sure everything is taken care of and fair. They're still leaving. Number 24, speak your truth. I think that's the final thing I could say is that when this happens, Don't forget to speak your own truth. Don't forget to say the things you need to say, even if you have to write all of this down and then read it off of a paper, because you know what's coming here. Make sure you save space to speak your own truth, because you are allowed that grace as well. So yeah, this doesn't feel super great, but I can sense that this will really be knowing that this karmic lesson is finally coming to a close. And that feels a victory. So Pisces, I'm going to leave this here. This is very heavy. I'm sure this will feel really hard for you, but know that on the other side of this, everything you want is on the other side of this. So I'm going to leave this here. If you have connected to this energy, please hit the like button, drop me a comment or an emoji in the text box below so I understand that this is your story. And lastly, please remember to subscribe here. Thank you for being here with me today. It is my honor to read for you, and I look forward to reading for you in the future. Have a great rest of your day, Pisces. Bye-bye.